some bad science. Heh.
Folks! I have waited so long to say that.
I looked at myself
have.
instead of at the camera.
I'm going to have trouble with that, looking over here at myself instead of at you. Because I'm used to looking at myself for YouTube videos.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Instead
not
of
used to
looking
looking at anything.
I thought you were going to say you weren't used to looking at me either, and I was going to be like,
Not used to
well,
looking.
we see each other all the time, so that sucks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Bad Science in a much different format than it was initially. I realize that, we did audio for a bunch of episodes, and then we did video for a bunch of episodes. Then we did audio for one episode, vanished off the face of the planet.
Yeah.
Bad Science is still here.
We're very good
We're
at
back.
vanishing off the face of the planet.
And we're not good at returning, so hopefully we're good this time.
One time we returned once, and then we never returned again. This
And then
time
returned again.
we returned once, and now we're returning again. So I don't know
Yeah.
what that says.
It's true. Well, hopefully we'll be here for a lot longer than that. In the time it has been since our last episodes, I want you to know that only 75.6% of our listeners are from America. An entire quarter of the people who have misclicked on this podcast are from a different country.
Oh.
Yeah.
I misclicked on this. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got the United Kingdom at 8.9%. They're our biggest next to America. Australia, France, Bulgaria, Portugal, Belgium, Russia, Germany, Spain, Ireland, Republic of Moldova, the Netherlands, Canada, India, Vietnam, New Zealand, Ukraine, Denmark, and Ecuador.
There's that woman
Let's
on
frickin'
TikTok
go.
from Moldova that eats fish. That's her main thing is she eats fish.
I like to eat fish.
I like to eat fish, but she eats fish in jello, clear jello. She molds it into usually a heart, and it's clear, and there's just little mackerels sticking out of it. That's what I know about Moldova.
I can't say that's my favorite thing I've ever heard, but I'm willing
She
to
makes it look really
give
good.
Moldova more of a shot. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it is good.
Yeah, I'm sure it is good. But that's what I know about it.
There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I've been pestering you to record because I had an episode idea. Are you ready for this episode idea?
Uh-huh.
Is there anything super before I get to the episode idea? Is there anything that you want to say after all of this time that we've been away? To anybody, to our viewers, to our listeners?
Jake now has longer hair than I do.
That's not true, even in the slightest.
It is. I cut my hair not long ago.
You did?
I did. I mean, you can't tell I keep it up all the time, but
that might be why.
It barely comes past my shoulders. Yours comes greatly past your shoulders.
Mine is definitely past the shoulders there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're ready to headbang at a concert. Remember that time? I think it was at camp. Yeah, we were practicing for our lip sync battle, and you headbanged, and you just went kapoof, and then fell backwards.
Well, it was because the sunglasses that we had on, remember, to cover up the eyeliner were too small for my face, and they wouldn't come off no matter how much I did that.
Yeah, and we were going to go down and knock them off.
Yeah, it was going to be like a headbang on the beat drop and knock them off, and it didn't work. And so I was like, I can do it. And I just reared back and did the hardest headbang of my entire life. And then I just stood up and nearly passed out.
You didn't pass out, but you did fall backwards onto the stage.
I did fall over. Yeah, I remember doing the headbang and then looking up and watching the world do this.
Yeah.
In front of me.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
That's what
it
happened.
was too good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Cool. Are you all right? Are you ready for the episode, or are you just
Please
like,
be
what's
quiet.
happening?
Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
You were meditating, preparing
For whatever your stupid, dumb question is. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, the last time you did that, where you were like, "Be quiet for a second," you started playing the sounds of horses mating.
I did. I've done that before.
Yes. And you were like, "Receive the horse noises."
Yeah.
And
They can't hear that. I forgot they
I was
can't
like-
hear that. I played
I was
some
like, what is
crickets.
that?
It was supposed to be the scary one.
Oh,
But
okay.
y'all
I
can't
get
hear
it.
that. I need to fix that. I'm sorry.
So my episode idea is that I have looked at the top science headlines of the last month. And I've looked through these articles and from sciencenews.com. That's where I looked. And I wrote down
And I'm
7
sorry. I'm
headlines.
sorry. My facts Instagram page is not. It's not a good place to get facts from. But sciencenews.com is a good place to get science news from. Why is that?
touche. Also, yeah, I don't know, but I liked it. And we're going to talk about these things because I wrote down 7 of the headlines that I thought were quite the thing
Yeah.
to discuss. And so if this is 7 episodes worth of content, awesome. But I feel like what's going to happen is I'm going to read to you the headline and then you're going to tell me what it all means. It's like answering the question, you know what I mean? Like if I'm asking you how this works
Okay.
and its implications, it's like the same thing. I'm just not asking you a question. You just have to teach me what was in this article
Okay. Just based off
based
the
off
headline,
of based off the headline and the knowledge of science that you have.
which is much.
Which is okay. I'm not going to refer back to episode 1 where we talked about how little both of us have, but
That was a good idea, actually. Some of that was
To
a good
talk
idea.
about-
No.
to talk about how little science knowledge we have,
no.
because yes, it was a great idea.
Yeah, you mean like when we gave our background. I thought you were talking about
Yeah.
putting dye in the ocean to see where the ocean water is.
Sometimes I go back and listen to that one and I go, we said piss a lot in that episode.
You did.
And
I
it
did,
only
I
got
did
worse.
mention that.
It only got worse from there with the pregnancy tests and the bleach and
man.
all that stuff.
Maybe that's why
All
I
right.
haven't wanted to come back. I've still, I don't know.
So,
Still reeling from that one.
Yeah, well, that is not my
That's why
fault.
I
Even
don't-
though I'm the one who asked.
I was
the
going to
question.
say, it is your fault. You did. I was about to say.
It's literally not my fault, even though I asked the question. But it's
I was
fine.
about to say that never would have come up if you hadn't have brought it up. Because I've never thought about that before.
Well, I was going to say you don't know that, but it wouldn't have come up if
happen
I
to.
hadn't brought it up. You know, if you have ever thought of it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think that's true either.
I do, and I know that
I just want to
haven't.
bring it. I just want to bring it back to how many times you've told me how much you like the clothes that I'm wearing, and I tell you, well, they're from Target, and you told me to get them.
And I remember
And
later.
you go, oh, I did. Yeah,
And I remember later.
but the same thing could happen with subjects that we talk about here. Anyway,
Less
so I
likely.
figure that we'll go through.
The Lord
we'll give you a headline.
made you choke just now, so that you.
We'll spend some time. The Lord made me choke.
That's what I think.
Cool. Here, hang on. Let me take another sip of my podcast juice.
Your holy podcast.
My Chalabale podcast juice.
Chalabale.
All right.
Me too.
However many of these we get through tonight, we'll get through them, and then
There's a
we'll
lot
save-
of them.
Well, I told you. I just told you. I wrote 7 down.
I was in the middle of discrediting you, so I wasn't listening.
Okay, I keep tripping on this thing.
What?
I have the stool that you made me,
Oh,
that you painted for me.
Yeah.
I have it right behind me with my light on it
yeah.
to get this color, and I keep backing up directly into it.
That is not its fault. That is
No, it's not.
your fault. Okay.
My fault. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, headline number 1.
Yeah.
The mystery of melting sea stars may have been solved.
That is obvious because sea stars have to be they
I thought that was going to be your answer, and it was going to be like, all right, next headline, let's go.
Wait, let me ask you this. Are the sea stars are they showing up on the seashore melted, or are they melting after they are on the seashore?
No,
Or are they in the ocean and they are melted?
they are still in the ocean.
Okay.
In fact, the article came with a picture where in the ocean there was a melted sea star, and I was like,
Well, obviously you've heard of a Oh man. Event. A sea vent.
A man? I have heard of a man.
A man. Disgusting.
That's what
no,
you said.
I did not. I said a vent. I did say, oh man.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
man, as in like a poetic exasperation.
A
Oh,
poetic
man.
exasperation. Okay, Shakespeare, keep teaching.
But you've heard of a vent, correct? Not an event, a vent. An ocean vent.
Like an oceanic vent?
Yes, that's the one. You've heard of that.
The ones that are at the bottom of the ocean. These are not at the bottom. These are like still in the like the upper zone
Jacob,
of the
I have a
ocean,
question
like,
for you.
on the floor.
I have a question for you.
What?
Did
What do you
you
want?
did you say let me ask you this. Did you say that you were going to listen to me explain these things to you?
No, I didn't.
But just
I
like
didn't
you were
say
going
that.
to critique me the whole time. You said I'm
Dana,
going to listen.
Do you?
Wait,
Are you familiar with our show?
yeah.
Have you ever listened to a single episode of the show where I ask you to tell me what you think and then I sit there and critique you the entire time?
Well, wait, what was the beginning of the question? I think it's late.
God.
And
Just
I'm
explain.
I'm struggling. So there's vents all over the place. Some of them have longer tubes than others that
Okay.
reach to more shallow depths.
How tall is the tallest of those tubes?
That's a good question.
I wonder.
And anyway, sometimes, especially in colder times, colder months, the starfish, who are not mammals, so they do not have warm blood, they tend to drift towards the warmer parts of the ocean, right? And when they get there, they fall asleep. Oh, quite like a frog in boiling water. How you make it nice, and then you leave it in there, and then it just boils alive, and it doesn't realize that it is. Well, it's like that, but they hibernate. Did you know that starfish hibernate? We're talking about starfish, right?
Sea stars.
Are those the same thing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm
I
just
think-
assuming.
I think sea star. I think there's like like sea stars is a big broad category.
Are we
'Cause I
talking
think there's a
Patrick
bunch of
Star?
different kinds of sea stars.
Patrick Star-ish? It's not like a sponge.
Patrick Star. No,
It's not a
yeah,
sponge.
Patrick Star.
Okay, Patrick Star.
No, SpongeBob is not a starfish.
Yes, correct. But okay, so Patrick is cold and goes towards warmer water, and that's when the vents are like not as active. I don't know if they change temperature or not, but at some point during their nap, during their hibernation, they boil.
Who? Oh, the starfish.
The
I thought you were
starfish.
talking about the vents. I was like,
Do vents
Where are
spew
these
out
vents?
things other than hot water,
yes,
like molten things?
no.
No, damn it. Dang it.
It's like mostly like gases and stuff. I think.
Well, that could
Also,
work.
where are these vents that you're talking about?
In the ocean,
Where?
in the floor.
Where? In the floor of the ocean? Like the floor of the ocean?
Yes, next to where these melted sea stars are.
No.
No.
These melted sea stars. No. Okay, I looked it up, and the tallest like ocean vents can reach like almost 200 feet. It's like 196 feet. That's what this says. It's like 60 meters, 196 feet.
Jacob, what?
But-
here's the thing. You don't
No,
know.
no.
You don't know what kind of sea stars we're talking about. These could be deep sea stars.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
And so, if they're deep sea stars, and they're next to a vent, not only would they cook, but they could melt if it's hot enough. And with all that compression, what if it changes, or rather, it does change the chemical compounds of their body to where they're more squishy, right? And more
Yeah.
prone to melting.
Okay, I'm willing to concede this. That said, that Sea stars can be found as low as 20,000 feet.
What else?
How deep are the oceanic vents? So what you're telling me is that a sea star just wanders over to a vent and dies?
No, wanders
the
over to a
mystery.
vent to get warmer, and then drifts too close to the vent, melts, and then is later found further away.
Fascinating.
They're melted into a puddle.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Am I right?
No. Or I doubt it. But
You don't know, and you're already you're already saying I'm wrong?
no, because I didn't read the article, because I was going to read the article as when we get the answer.
Earlier today, you said you did your research. Is the research
Yeah,
you did
by-
is you went to sciencenews.com? You're insufferable. I can't
And
stand
went
you.
through pages upon pages of articles, selecting the ones I thought were worth talking about.
But if you can do
How
this,
is that any different than you asking me to come up with science questions?
it's not.
Something
I just,
that requires
you s-
instinctively no research whatsoever. But
You
I
said-
sat down for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, I knew it.
Which is the longest research I have ever done for anything that we've ever done ever. And and I made my
knew it.
list. I have my list. Look, I can show you my list. I can show you my list. Look, there's my list. You don't get to see it. They got to see it.
There's a lot of junk in there. A whole bunch of imagination.
This is a whole thing.
That's peeing on a
This is
baby
my-
or whatever you asked me last time.
Peeing on a baby? I have never once
In
talked
bleach.
about peeing on a baby.
Peeing on a baby in bleach.
That one took my knees out from peeing on a baby in bleach?
You need to put a cracking noise there to represent your knee.
I don't need to put a cracking noise anywhere. They did it enough.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant to say.
Thank
The
God.
pregnant. Whatever it was.
It was how is peeing in bleach a pregnancy test, right?
And its implications. And there are some.
Oh, it was why is peeing in bleach a bad pregnancy test? That's what this says. That's what this says. Yeah, that's what this says.
Okay. Okay.
But my point is, in my huge note of episode ideas, we have not gotten through many of them.
No.
And then adding this
Unfortunately
one.
Okay, tell me how I'm
Anyway.
wrong about the sea
No,
stars.
that's not the end of the episode. Or are you ready to go now?
I think so because you wanted to get through multiple of them. That is how I think it happens. Sea vents.
Okay, let me get back to science.
Because I don't think it has anything to do with
News.
whales or sharks
Science News, which by
or
the
the
way
sun.
is a scientific news organization that has been independent and accurate since 1921. So your facts page
you know
on
nothing.
Instagram can eat my ass.
Wait, Jacob. Facts News Science. Wait, ScienceNews.com has not been around since 1921.
No, but Science News independent journalism has been around since 1921.
You
and
don't
this
know
is their
who's
website.
putting together facts in Instagram. You
They
don't know
weren't
anything.
here in 1921.
You don't know that.
Neither do you.
I don't, but you don't even care to look. You just want to crap all over it.
Yeah. Tell me.
Wait.
Say it to me. Come on. Say it to me.
It
I'm ready.
says it says business inquiries.
Say it.
Email partner@memesmediagroup.com.
Oh,
Look, I'm going to their actual website to see what it's called.
to Memes Media?
I mean, they look like memes. You know?
You
They're-
type in Memes Media into the internet and you're going to find 75 different things.
I know. Hold on.
I refuse. I'm
Look,
reading.
there's a fact checker on it. I think it's just Instagram, but oh, it's a man. Get accurate answers fast. I don't know. I'll look into
You've
that
been
later.
listening
I'll
to
look at that
some
later.
man on social media spouting quote unquote facts.
No,
And you've been lying to me this whole time, telling me that it's
No.
perfect.
I didn't say it's perfect. I did say I think it is somewhat trustworthy about spiders and
You
and the
listening
implications of putting them
to-
outside.
Some dude.
And who do you
And that's
think
it.
ScienceNews.com is? Some dude, probably.
A bunch of people.
Probably a bunch of people, but probably headed up by
This-
some dude.
This author has a name where I cannot tell, and there's no pictures, so I don't know. This article is by Siddhant. This is bad.
Don't.
Pusdecker?
What?
Pusdecker?
Jacob.
Pusdekar?
Jacob.
It's. I'm telling you now. That here, I'm sending you a picture right now of this name, and you can try to help me pronounce
My
this. I'm trying to give
echolalial
credit
wants to say
the-
it back, and I can't. I shouldn't, and I'm not going to.
You should.
No, I'm not going to. Jacob. Tell
Who
me.
did I send that to?
Tell me
it
the
was
truth.
you. Okay,
Rein in your
What's the truth?
ADHD, and tell me the
that's
truth.
not possible.
Tell me the truth. Tell me why the sea stars are melting.
Oh yes, yes. So this article is called "The Mystery of Melting Sea Stars May Finally Be Solved." A bacterium called Vibrio pectinsidia. Nope. Vibrio probably. Vibrio pectinicida. Pectinicida is causing the mass marine die-offs.
Okay.
So it don't got nothing to do with that.
So they're just allergic to a bacteria?
There's a bacteria, and it's killed over 1 billion.
I think
The
my
sunflower
idea's
sea
better.
star has lost 91% of its population since 2015 due to this thing.
Where does
Yeah.
the bacteria come from? Straws?
Researchers report knowing the identity. This disease, known as sea star wasting disease,
Jeez.
is characterized by twisted arms, lesions, and rapid death, where they literally just gooify. Can you see my screen?
Could you hear me coughing?
No, I don't think, unless I did.
Okay. 'Cause I feel like that might be in my audio. Sorry, I'm all loud. I didn't mean to.
Here,
Oh, okay.
look at this thing.
Melting sea stars, maybe. Oh,
Do you see that?
yeah.
Viewers, you can't see it because it's not on the screen for you, but listeners and viewers alike, it just you can vaguely see what used to be a sea star.
Jeez.
So it was a bacteria. Not that bacteria can't come from a vent.
True. It could. You don't know anything about bacteria.
Where? These are pictures of women working on this, okay? Pictures, yeah, of women. Oh my gosh. Okay, so they literally sacrificed sea stars to figure out if it worked.
They're like,
Researchers dunked 50 sea
Billions and
stars in a
billions
tank.
of these sea stars have died naturally and unnaturally. But they
And-
have died from
and-
this bacteria.
Unnaturally, yeah. Now, this the researchers dunked 50 sea stars in a tank where a wasting sea star had been, let them live with sick sea stars, or injected them with diseased coalomic fluid, essentially sea star blood. All methods proved fatal. 92. Well, yeah. Put me in a room with freaking Ebola and I'm gonna die. Like, that's not okay. All right.
Put me in a room with your blood and I'm also going to die.
Put me in a room with you, and one of us is gonna die.
Or also not in a room. I would like to point out we are not in the same room. And you are about to die. Well, actually, you know what? I can't tell. I can't tell who's closer.
I think you and I just circling a drain is what's happening, both of us. This says that they're working on rapid diagnostic kits like the ones used for COVID-19 so that researchers can detect and treat it in the field as quickly as possible. Because they have about 12 days before they go.
See, our yellow dye could be what saves them. Instead of dye, it's
Our yellow dye.
instead of dye, it's antibiotics.
Say what you just said. Say what you just said. About what our die could be. Say it.
Oh,
Say it one more time. Just once more.
yeah. So our die could help. From the first episode, if you remember, we're gonna inject yellow piss dye. This is one of the times that we said piss, which we're saying
Yellow
it a
piss
lot.
dye.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it could
I said
be,
it once. You continued it.
It could be antibiotics that saves the starfish, the sea stars.
That is an incredible segue to my next headline.
Okay,
Okay? You ready?
yellow piss dye.
No. No. Not yellow piss dye. The next headline is some probiotics feed infections instead of fighting them.
Some probiotics feed
Yeah.
infections. I believe that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because probiotic is trying to get bacteria to grow, technically good bacteria, but I mean, who's to say what infections are stemming up all over the place these days that will not get some kind of sustenance from what we call good bacteria? They're constantly
Good
trying
bacteria,
to
yeah.
survive.
Right.
Life will find a way.
Will it? Will it now?
I think somebody said that, not just me. I don't know. Right?
Jeff Goldblum said that. I find him to be a very trustworthy person, so
Well, there you go.
in
Yeah.
that movie.
What movie?
Jurassic Park. Are you kidding?
Oh, no, I'm not kidding.
That's like where that quote comes from is Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park. It's literally Dr. Malcolm. Life finds a way.
Yeah, but he wasn't the first one to say it. He's not been the last.
Well, it didn't matter if he's been the last.
I don't
The
think he was
most
the first.
famous version of that is from Jurassic Park.
I-
It's fine.
Well, maybe I heard somebody else quote it, and I was willing to give them the credit.
It's probably you
It might have been. What do you me? I don't
quoting
quote
yourself
myself.
over there.
I don't quote myself.
Yeah, you could. So I don't remember what you said
I said life will
about
find
the
a way.
probiotics.
Oh, I said that the good bacteria could be feeding the bad infection because the bad infection finds that there's plenty of good bacteria to feed the bad infection. And so therefore the bad infection finds the good bacteria and eats the good bacteria and grows into a worse infection than it was before, even though it doesn't have bad bacteria, all it has is good bacteria.
How does
I mean?
how does the bad bacteria eating good bacteria
No.
become
Not
just
not
a bunch
bad
of good
bacteria.
bacteria?
Not bad bacteria, bad infection.
Okay.
Not bad bacteria.
And what?
Because bad infection eats bad bacteria.
What's the infection then?
Chlamydia.
Chlamydia. It is a bacteria.
No.
That's why I was like, wait, how does bad bacteria eating the good bacteria explode the good bacteria into a worse infection?
Because the bad bacteria is becoming stronger. Because have you ever
So it's
played?
becoming
Wait,
good?
wait. I have a great example. Have you ever played
So
those
it's becoming
games?
good?
No. No. Have you ever played those games on your phone? They're only on your phone, and you're like a little person, and you run up to another person and say you're blue and he's green, and then you turn him into a blue person, and then now you have 3 blue persons, and so then you, as long as you are a group bigger than
1
the
plus
group,
1 does not equal 3.
so you have 2. I feel like I said this. I said, and then you're 2,
No,
and then you walk
you
up to
said-
another blue person, and you get him, so now you're 3. And as long as you're
No,
a
you
group
said
of
that
green
you said
people,
that you're a blue person, and you said you're a blue person who goes up to a green person and turns that person blue, and now you have 3 blue people. That's what you
actually,
said.
just now I said now you have 3 green people. Anyway, so the point of the game is as long the point of the game is as long as your group is bigger than the group that you're attacking, you'll overtake the group, and now they are part of your group. And so eventually you have a multitude.
Oh, you're talking about those like ads
Yeah.
for like and you have a bunch of guns and you're in front of the zombies.
Except for this is people. No, you're thinking of something else. This is like it's a
I'm
group
thinking of people holding guns and zombies who used to be people, so it's all people.
Oh, Jacob, there's more than one game out there. in the world. Let me see if I can find it. I think I still have it. Crowd. What's this called? Oh, I have to re-download it.
I have to
Hold
say
on a
that I
moment.
just looked over at my digital picture frame over here, and my niece was on that frame making a face, which is how I felt about you. Just real quick, and I just want to show you.
Exactly. Her face was covered up.
Do you see that? She's going. And that's how I feel.
I feel about
Okay.
you the same way as that. Or whatever. All of this to prove a point.
Yeah, you looking for a game?
Yeah, no, I found it. I have to re-download it because I haven't played it in forever.
I thought you were going to show me like an ad for this game instead of re-downloading the game.
I am re-downloading the game. There.
On
Crowd
your Wi-Fi
City.
will be here all night.
No. We're done.
Cloud City?
Crowd City.
Okay.
Okay.
Crowd City. Sorry.
What'd you think I said?
Cloud.
Cloud. Okay.
Cloud City.
So I
which
am
is
this
a Star
man.
Wars thing.
Oh dang. Okay. I am this man.
You could
see
like
this.
put that in the frame. You know, you could put that in the frame so that I could see anything,
Okay, hold on.
anything at all.
Let me get a couple of these guys, and then I'll show you what I'm talking about.
I can hear the.
Yeah.
I can
That's
hear
me
that.
gaining followers, gaining people.
Is this
to
a
add
game
to my
about cult? Is this
masses.
Cult of the Lamb? Is that what the actual game is?
A little bit. Okay. So if you can see, I am this person. And as I go through the city, I'm gaining more people to add to my group. Right? And if I run
Okay.
across a group of people that's a different color, as long as my group is bigger than their group, I will overtake their group. And there will be more of me than of
That
them.
is racist. That is
is
how
just a
marginalizing
game.
people
Anyway.
groups works in real life.
We're not talking about people. We're talking about bacteria. And that is how I think this works.
Earlier, you said we're talking about people. When I said I was talking about guns and zombies, you're like, I'm talking about people. And then just now you said, we're not talking about people. Oh, you drive me crazy with that.
About guns either. We're talking about people. Well, no, we're not. We're talking about bacteria. We're talking about greater numbers overtaking smaller numbers, which isn't
I
great.
said it was racist. That's why I said it was racist.
It's not great, but it is what happens in that game. And I think because the question is about bacteria and why good bacteria can feed the bad bacteria, right?
No.
No.
No. My question was, how does bad bacteria eating good bacteria, this is the bad one, okay?
I just showed you
This is
how it
Pac-Man?
works. Yes.
Dana,
Yes.
listen to me. How bad bacteria eating the good bacteria makes more good bacteria.
No, it's not good bacteria. It's bad bacteria because it makes the
You said
I did not.
that it makes more good bacteria. No, that
say
is what you said.
When did I say that?
You said that.
I
You said
didn't say that.
like 5, 6, 7 minutes ago.
I did not say
and that's
that.
why I asked that question. I was like, how does that do that?
No,
then?
I said good bacteria. No, I said bad infection eating good bacteria makes bad infection worse if it's compatible bacteria.
No,
Which,
that's
look,
not what you
I
said.
don't know what makes a
Maybe
bacteria
you did say that.
a bacteria. But what I am saying is that, say, it has to have... No, I'm not going to say that.
I don't think it's too long a list. It has to have what? What are you not saying?
I don't know what I'm talking about. I need you to understand that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I knew that
And so-
to start with.
And so
I
what I
don't know
was
what I'm
about
talking
to
about
say
either,
was, I don't know, potentially very, very wrong.
What?
So I'm going to use letters, okay? Say what makes up a bacteria can be XYZ, right? And that's a bad bacteria. But what makes up a good bacteria is ABC. But then there's a billion different kinds of bacteria. So say that say say JFK, right?
I'm sorry?
Say JFK is a good bacteria.
Is he the one getting eaten? So the good bacteria is getting eaten? JFK is done. You went straight for
Okay,
JFK is
do you
dying.
want JFK to be a bad bacteria? So JFK
up to you.
is a bad bacteria. Okay.
I think
Okay,
JFK
no, I
should be
got
the
it.
good bacteria, and CIA should be the bad bacteria.
But none of those have the
what I
same
think.
letters. So, okay, say
Neither did ABC and WXZY or whatever you said.
Okay, here's the example.
It was not WXZY.
So, JFK is a good bacteria, right? KFC is a bad bacteria, and they both share F. Yeah. And K. JFK, KFC. Yeah, they both share 2 letters, right? And so now they're compatible, and KFC can eat JFK because they're compatible. And there's more
You should've done this
there's
backwards,
more
so that-
there's more KFC than there is JFK. So JFK can't eat
Well,
KFC.
There's certainly a lot more KFC than there is JFK. That's true. 100% true. That's the truest thing you've said all night. Yeah, JFK is less in quantity than KFC. Yes, absolutely.
And therefore, when KFC comes across JFK, it's like, oh, we can have that. You know, we're compatible. Yeah, I can. It is funny that it's not JFK eating KFC, but
See, and I thought about that too. I was going to say that we should have switched that around, but then when you said that KFC is more than JFK, I was like, whoa, yeah. Whoa.
you are right. Okay.
That is an accurate statement.
But do you see the metaphor I'm using? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Not at all. But
You
it's I think
don't?
because I'm getting lost in the metaphor. I think as soon as you said JFK, I was gone entirely.
So it has elements to it that are compatible. Kind of like how O negative blood donors they're donors to everybody, but only people with the other blood types can give to the other blood types except for O positive or something like that.
Sure.
You know, like
I mean,
certain ones are
yeah.
compatible and certain ones aren't, and you can't just give blood to whoever because you could kill them. Like that type of thing.
Yeah.
Where the bacteria, a lot of times the good bacteria wards off the bad bacteria, but sometimes, maybe, in this case, the bad bacteria is getting smart and they're going, hey, we could actually eat that and overtake it. And then we could be stronger, bigger in numbers.
I also think that I'm having trouble separating what you want to be saying and what you actually did say. Because
What did I say?
What you actually did say was bad, eat good, make big good.
I did
That is
not
what you
say
said.
that.
That is what you said.
Jacob, I did not say
so-
that.
I realize now in editing that that's not what she said, but I won't figure that out in the episode, so enjoy.
Why would I say it could make it a bigger good?
I think you might have just messed up the word and said made a bigger good, and that's what I heard you say, which was that.
I concede
And
that
then
I might have
I
said
was
make a bigger good,
confused.
make a bigger bad, and then fixed it. And if all you can do is focus on my faults,
Oh my god.
on my shortcomings, then stick it. Anyway, that's my answer.
That's your answer?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I pulled up my browser and forgot that I had Googled what kind of infection is chlamydia.
What kind
And
of
that's the
Oh,
last
it's
thing
a
that,
bacterial one, yeah.
that I Googled. Probiotics containing, this is an article from about health and medicine from Science News. You know, the independent journalism company that's been around since 1921. 2 strains of lactobacillus had opposite effects on C. difficile infections in mice.
That tells me 0 things. That makes sense to me.
Probiotics aren't universally gut friendly. A study in mice suggests. They found one that when they gave it to mice, they got
Worse.
a worse bacteria that showed up and said, I want to eat that.
That is what I was saying.
And I did say that I understand what you meant to say, but I hold that you said something you didn't mean to say, and that's why I got confused.
I think you just held on to a misstep of mine.
Isn't this
you
cool?
just held on
Like
to
science?
it.
That's like showing up in the last month.
Dug it into my...
People that are like getting answers. You're
very rude.
I don't know that you're prepared for the next one. and we're at this recording is at almost 50 minutes total so far, and so I feel like we can save the other headlines for future episodes. But I think it could be a cool episode like format to look at science news and see if we know what it means. Like tonight.
See if
Like
we know
what I just did to you.
Oh.
Yeah, to see if you know or can come up with a good reason for why the sea stars are melting and stuff like that.
Was all of this bacteria? Everything we talked about tonight was bacteria.
Oh, yeah. No, it was. No, that's right. Because I told you it was a good segue to the next thing, and I didn't realize that I had picked 2 bacteria ones to start with. That's right. No. It was a bacteria infection showing up in sea stars. The sea star wasting disease, I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, if you're mad at me about that, you're definitely going to be mad about one of these.
Is it another one?
With that, folks, thank you so much for listening / watching this episode of Bad Science. The second return? Is that what you said?
The second
That
coming?
we've returned once before already?
Yeah.
The second coming? Or would this be the second coming? The third coming, if you will.
The third coming. It could be the
Yes.
third. But are we counting the first time that we recorded episodes, the first coming?
We came once then we left and then came again. And then now we've come again a third time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much. We're back. We're as back as we can be.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Please go check us out on... I don't remember anything that I used to say. I don't remember a
Instagram,
single
and while
thing
you're
that
there,
I used to say.
While you're on
Are we
Instagram...
on Instagram? Are we there? Oh, no, we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're on
We
Instagram...
also have a YouTube channel, the Bad Science Podcast YouTube channel, that has one video on it.
It
I'll
does?
fix it. I will. Yeah. It has one video and 1 subscriber. And guess who that subscriber is?
You?
Me. Yeah. My personal account is subscribed to that account.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so on Instagram, it's Trickbirds Network.
But check us out on those. Please leave us a rating on Spotify or whatever podcast platform you are listening / watching on. That would be awesome.
The last
My
post that I
YouTube
put
algorithm
on Instagram
Is
was...
full of K-pop demon hunters.
The last post that I put on Instagram for the for Trickbirds Network was that crocodile with the toes, breathing fire, wearing a little hat.
What episode was that? That was because I remember you brought that up. That was an old episode.
Yeah, I think it was
Like
probably
right
the
at the
third or
beginning.
the fourth. Must have been. I don't know.
Okay, our YouTube channel is Bad Science Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And the only video up there is that your pituitary gland or you just happy to see me?
Good one.
That's the only video that's up there. It has 7 views. Awesome.
Are they all you? Checking to see if it
I
works.
think could be. It's gotten 7 views in 343 days. That's how long it's been since I uploaded that episode to that.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Can't ask for much more than that. And yet
Yeah.
we do.
We ask so much. Please, for the love of God, France, what are you doing? England has beaten you in terms of numbers.
Can't let that stand.
You can win. I believe in you. I believe in you. Also, England, I'm not upset that you're winning. I just think that everywhere across the
sound
world
upset.
should be fighting for the top spot. Oh, wait, the top spot. I'm ignoring America. Can you? I forgot about America entirely. I only live here.
You want everybody to be fighting. That's evident.
Yes. I, but only in this manner. I just want everybody to fly. I hope, I wish that Spotify and YouTube would crash from how many people are joining to watch our episode as we come out.
Yeah.
As we come out? Nope. As they come out. Because like, you remember when the Star Wars trailer dropped in 2015 and the internet broke?
Oh, yeah.
The internet broke. Guys, do that for us. I believe you can.
You can do it. There's
I think
enough
so.
of you. Come listen to us
We have no-
argue. That's what it is.
Which is what we've been doing in every podcast we've ever done, except for our Bible podcast. That one we were pretty
we tried not to argue.
straightforward on together, but
You're right.
okay. Remember, folks, even bad science is good science. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and good night.
Goodbye.
This has been a Trick Birds Network production.
Yep. Uh-huh.